about this stuff. How you liking your death?
Great.
Yeah, liquid death.
Yeah, we really gonna die. If I die,
No, the point of this is it kills your thirst, so you won't die.
Okay. I thought if you drink it, you die.
No. The whole thing is it kills your thirst. So that's the death.
Okay, cool.
Like, you're not dying, but your thirst is dying.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully one day they will be a sponsor of my podcast.
Oh, man.
That's the goal. Wow. If I want one sponsor, I just want it to be Liquid Death.
Wow. Okay.
But we'll get to that once we do more of these podcasts that we're starting right now.
Yo, it's your boy JB Skills with my boy Mike Cade, and we are here to talk about AEW. The AEW Double or Nothing, and we're going to kick things off with the Blackjack Battle Royale.
Oh yeah, the Blackjack Battle Royale.
We're getting tongue-tied, okay.
We are. We're getting too drunk on Liquid Death. That's what's happening. We're drinking too much of this stuff. It's delicious.
Man.
But yeah, it's for the International Championship, which I love that they changed the name of it.
Oh yeah.
Because I hated it being called the All-Atlantic Championship.
For what reason they did that, I don't know.
I don't know either, because they were having people who, like countries that weren't around the Atlantic, fight for it. Like Japan. Like the very first time someone fought for it, it was from someone from the Pacific region and not the Atlantic region.
Exactly. Like that. There's a lot of things. Life doesn't make sense, but...
See, life doesn't make sense, but I want my title to at least make sense.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start off by saying I got Orange Cassidy retaining. Or, I'm going to say this, a surprising bastard returns and become the new champion.
International champion.
I can see that as well.
See, Orange Cassidy's whole storyline been... He is killing himself to hold on to this title.
He really have been killing himself.
Like every time he go and defend his title, it's some sort of new injury on his body. Whether it's his like hand, now it's his back. Like this is gonna be his last stand. I can see him being like the last two participant in this match, but the person who's going to eliminate him and take this title is going to be Miro.
Whoa!
Like this is the perfect time to bring back Miro. He's gonna be on Collision, so why not bring him back now as the champion?
Wow!
He needs something to do.
He really does. Well, he does his wife.
Yeah, and he loved bragging about it.
Man, I love bragging about it too if that was my wife. But okay, we're gonna go on to the second match. That no one really cares about. Well, I don't care about it. I don't know about you. We got the AEW Tag Team Championships on the line. FTR versus Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett.
The GOAT, Jeff Jarrett.
Oh my God, you keep calling this man a GOAT. He looks like a GOAT.
But, see, that's part of the reason why I call him the GOAT.
Oh, is it because he took her angle wife?
That's also a reason I call him the GOAT.
Okay, I can see that.
I don't know. I just found a new profound appreciation for Jeff Jarrett over the past few months, and now I see him in a whole new light.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't know if it's because he's hanging out with this black man and Jay Lethal, but like, I don't know. I just see him as a new up-and-coming star that deserves all the appreciation.
Man, been wrestling over 20 years, and you just
probably
not calling
over 40.
This man. Maybe, yeah. You just not calling this man a GOAT.
I just now see how good he is.
Wow.
It took me some time.
So who do you got winning this match?
It's going to be FTR, but I really want it to be Jay and Jeff.
That'd be interesting. I really don't care who wins because I don't care for either team, to be honest.
Like, it's going to be a fun story because they're going to have Mark Briscoe be the referee.
That's going to be the only extra part of the match.
True. But that's the best part of this match. Because, like I said, the appreciation for Jeff Jarrett for me right now is the fact that he is putting on stupid, entertaining matches. Like, it's not the most groundbreaking.
His matches has been entertaining. What was the last one that he was... What was the last pay-per-view they just had?
Oh, it was the...
Revolution, right?
Yeah, Revolution. It was a fatal four-way tag team match.
Yeah.
And they were doing the fucking most that whole match.
Hey, really?
Like, they Like, just him constantly celebrating every little move they did. Before he would go for a pinfall, like, he would look up to the sky and praise the heavens and, like, we're finna win. And then, like, take forever to get the pin. I love fucking Jeff Jarrett right now. I don't know why.
Man. For some reason, you just loving this guy.
He is just doing the best and the most at this moment.
Okay.
And I want him to be rewarded with the tag team titles.
Oh, wow.
I don't see it happening, but... Like, FTR, there's a good hand. This is just something for them to do for the moment until they find an actual good tag team for them to, like, beef with, to have a series of matches with. So, you know, FTR retain these titles, and we'll see where this, like, where their next feud go.
Okay, the next championship match. What do we got?
Oh, we have the TNT title. Wardlow versus Christian in a ladder match.
And who do you have in this match?
Oh, Wardlow, because it's Christian. We just saw this man get buried by Jungle Boy.
Hey, don't sleep on my boy Jungle Boy. That's my future brother-in-law we're talking about there, but we'll get to that later. But okay, you got Wardlow. I like them both. I'm going to go with Wardlow as well, but, you know, Christian Cage, that's my guy. I had the pleasure of meeting this guy a few months ago. Last month, actually, at C2E2. Pretty stand-up guy, but I'm going to go with my boy Wardlow. It's going to be interesting to see if Luchasaurus get involved.
Hey, and if he get involved, then we also have Arn Anderson there, ready to shoot a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is not afraid to shoot someone, so...
He don't give a shit. He really don't. But, yeah, I'm going to go with my boy Wardlow.
I'm happy that they turned this match into a ladder match because, like, if it was just a regular singles match,
Wardlow would have dominated his ass. Yeah. Oh my god,
it would have been a standard like Wardlow just constantly power bombing Christian match, and that's no fun. I want to see Wardlow have more variety in his matches, so this is going to be a good test for him.
It really is. It really is.
Let's go to the next match.
Woo!
TNT title. Now we're going to the TBS title.
Oh my god.
We have Taya Valkyrie versus Jade Cargill.
I get nervous every time my girl Jade Cargill steps in the ring.
Do you feel like this is her time to lose?
I don't know. I don't know because I really don't know. I hope she doesn't. I really hope she doesn't. I'm going my girl Jade Cargill all the way. But I'm just scared. I'm scared. I'm more scared of her fighting and losing than I am scared of dogs and heights. And I'm terrified of those two things. Because every time she fights, it feels like I'm watching a fucking Bulls game. I feel my heart finna jump out my chest.
Hey, I feel like Jade isn't losing that title anytime soon. She just bumped up her win-loss record to 59-0. So this match, if she wins, she'll be 60-0.
Oh yeah.
So I don't see them having her lose at 59-1.
That would be bullshit.
So who would you want to see Jade lose to?
Oh, my girl herself, Dr. Britt Breaker, DMD.
So you want to see Britt take that title off of Jade?
Either she take the title, beat her streak in a regular match, it don't matter. I just want to see Britt Breaker be the one to end that streak.
Because Jade been in her own little bubble world.
Yeah.
She have not been interacting with any of the other
She has women. Not. That's why it would be interesting to see, though. But the only reason I say that because I don't feel like she should lose to a former WWE superstar. I don't like that. Like, oh, some new person come in, former WWE superstar, and bam, just beat her like that. Oh my God, no. I do not want to see that at all.
So you want Jade to lose to someone like Homegrown?
Yeah.
Would you want her to lose to someone like a Chris Statlander? Because that was kind of the rumor of her losing to Chris.
Nobody but DMD. Nobody.
So no one but DMD.
DMD.
DMD or bust.
DMD.
All right. Jade is winning this match. But I feel like Taya is going to push Jade to her
limit.
Yeah, to her limit, and they're going to have a great match. Because they have similar style, but Taya has like
So
more
you
experience.
don't think it's gonna be a quick match? You think it's gonna be an actually good match?
I think it's gonna be a pretty lengthy match, like less than 10 minutes, but over 5.
Okay.
So it's not gonna be the longest match, but it also isn't gonna be a super short match.
Okay. Yeah, because her matches be short.
Yeah. So next up is.
I don't care about this match either.
It's not that I don't care about this match. It's
stupid.
just a long-running feud that just have not been on TV, and it might end up being on the pre-show.
Exactly,
like you said.
the pre-show. I definitely can see this match on the pre-show.
It's Ethan Page and the Guns versus the Hardys and Hook.
Oh my god! This match would be more interesting if Guns was still tag team champions and all the titles was on the line. It'd be a winner take all. So that being either the Hardys would become champions and Hook retains, or the Guns would retain their titles and Ethan Page would get the FTW championship. It would have been interesting, but
that would have been interesting.
But I don't really care about this match. But I'm gonna go with the Hardys and Hook.
See, here's the thing about this match. The stipulation. The stipulation is if the Hardys and Hook win, then Matt get Ethan's contract.
Yeah.
And if he gets this contract, that means that this feud is just going to keep going. I need this feud to end. I need Ethan and the Guns
to win. But that mean Hook streak will end.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I am not.
Like, I need this feud to end. Like, it does nothing for nobody right now. Like, they barely get on TV with this feud. We finna have Collision coming up. I would rather Ethan Page go to Collision and do his own thing over there and have the Hardy do their own thing on Dynamite.
So who do you think is going to Collision? Who do you think is going to Dynamite?
That's a great question. Right now, we know Miro, we know Andrade, we know possibly CM Punk, and we know Thunder Rosa. We don't know if it's going to be like a hard split of the brands. So we might have people jumping back and forth and just certain people staying on particular shows.
Yeah.
But we'll find out, like, I'm assuming after this event because they're putting a lot of time and effort into Double or Nothing. So after Double or Nothing, I feel like we'll get more information about Collision.
Okay.
But back to this tag team match. I want Ethan and the Guns to win because I'm tired of this feud and I want them all to move away from each other. And if Ethan loses, I don't want him to keep being with the Hardys. Like, I am just done with this whole thing. I've been done with this, like, it feel like 5 months ago.
It really is stupid, though, but, you know.
Like, this is a feud that have not even been on TV. This has been on their YouTube, like, channels. Like, no one knows about this feud.
Oh, man.
So, I want this to be done and over with, and the only way this is done and over with is Ethan and the Guns wins this match. But I like your idea. It should have been, like, for all the titles, but the Guns aren't the champion.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's move on to a championship match. Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm for the AEW Women's Championship. Who do you got for this?
I got Toni Storm.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What making you choose the former interim AEW Women's Champion?
Better wrestler, hotter wrestler.
Well,
even though me and Jamie has the same name, but, you know, it is what it is.
I find them both equally attractive, and both equally great in the ring.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I heard, like, I think they were saying, like, Jamie might be hurt.
Uh-oh.
So if she's hurt, I could see them putting the title on Toni. But at the same time, what do you do with this story? Like, if Toni was to win this title, what do you do with this? This always felt like a weird feud for me.
Gonna be interesting.
Because I felt like if someone was going to take that title off of Jamie from the Outcast, it should have been Ruby.
Oh,
like, they keep teasing Ruby winning a championship. Why not have this be the time she wins? Yeah, like, this should have been her time. Like, that was the whole thing for their triple threat match. Of, like, Ruby didn't know which way to choose. She was just trying to win a championship. And she didn't get the job done, so she joined the Outcast. this should have been her, like, this is now my opportunity. And with the Outcast behind her, her chance to win this title. But instead, they're putting it on Tony. And I'm just like, why? So who do you think win? Who you say you think gonna win?
I got Tony Storm.
You got Tony Storm. I'm going with Jamie, just because even though she might be hurt, I don't see a reason to put that title on Tony.
Interesting.
Yeah, so let's move on to a even more interesting match.
Ooh, this gonna be a banger. I think this gonna be one of the best matches of the night.
Adam Cole versus Chris Jericho in a
hold on.
Match.
You said the name wrong. It's not Adam Cole.
Say it.
It's Adam Cole, baby.
All right, so you got Adam Cole, baby, versus Chris Jericho, baby.
I don't know, but okay, continue.
So who you got for this? Who you choosing?
Ooh. It's interesting who I want to win. I want Adam Cole to win, but I see Jericho winning this match due to Roddy Strong turning his back on Adam Cole.
Really?
Even with the homicidal, suicidal, death-defying Sabu as the special enforcer, I see Roderick Strong turning on Adam Cole and Jericho picking up the win in this unsanctioned match.
See, I feel like this is... Adam Cole has to win. Like, he's just coming back. Jericho take losses like no one's business.
Yeah, he did lose to Eddie Kingston at one point. Oh, my God.
He lost to pretty much everyone he feuded with. He never ends up on the winning end of his feuds. Like, he'll win, like, sometime the first match, but in the end, he always loses the feud. I feel like this is going to be, like, a one and done for... like Adam Cole and Jericho. So I feel like Adam's just gonna win this and move on. I think it should.
I think like once this happened, if my prediction is correct and Roderick Strong does turn on Adam Cole, then Adam Cole will feud with Roddy. But if Jericho wins this match, it's gonna be interesting. But if Adam Cole wins this match, they feud need to continue.
I disagree. I feel like there's nothing more. Like, the whole point of this match is, like, this was a dream match for so many people, especially for Adam Cole. Adam Cole won this match, like, forever, and he finally get his shot at this match. So I want this to be, like, a one and done. Make this into something special. Make this into, like, this is their match, and then, like, down the line, then we can revisit this. But I don't want it to be a prolonged feud, because that doesn't usually work out for anyone who prolonged their feud with Jericho.
They also said that about The Rock and John Cena years ago, once in a lifetime, and what happened? We got another Rock Cena match.
See, and I don't mind them fighting again at some point, but I don't.
But you don't want a feud.
Yeah, I don't want this to just keep going on.
Okay, cool.
Like, after this, like, have them go their separate ways, because we see that a lot in AEW of, like, oh, they have their match and then they go their separate ways, and then down the line a story reason is a reason for them to fight again, and they just bring up the history of their last encounter. So if this was a situation of, like, Adam Cole like beats Jericho, and then down the line Adam somehow become champion and Jericho get a shot at that championship, it could be a storyline. But I don't know, I just don't want it to be prolonged out, because AEW is notorious with your dragging out storyline that don't need to be dragged out.
They really do. Has Ethan Page and that storyline.
Yeah, I don't
and we don't even see it, but okay.
But let's talk about a storyline that, in my opinion, is one of the best storylines in wrestling right now.
The BCC versus the Elite.
Oh, like, this storyline have had so many twists and turns and, like, dips and dives. It has been... If the Bloodline storyline is one of the best storylines in wrestling, this is the second best.
It definitely is. I agree with you that 100%.
Like, this storyline has so much depth to it. It has so much drama and intrigue to it. And it is just leading up to, finally, the Elite is all together.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for the longest time, the Elite has just been Kenny and the Bucks. But that's never been the true Elite. The Elite had always been with Hangman by them side.
Cowboy shit.
And, like, this storyline has been Hangman feeling rejected by the Elite, and then wanting to reunite with the Elite, and it finally culminated to them all on that stage together coming after the BCC.
Man.
And the BCC is such a awesome threat in AEW of them just doing so much damage to everybody.
It's gonna be so much blood in this match.
Every man in this match will bleed, including the referee.
That's gonna be that's gonna be crazy. As long as we don't have the fuck up referee that don't know how to count right.
I hope it's Aubrey.
Oh my god.
And I hope she bleeds.
Oh my god. So who do you got winning this match?
This is the hardest pick for me to choose who's gonna win this match because it's so much storyline, so many storylines going into this match that it's hard to choose because it's the Elite finally getting back together. So I can see them winning because, like, once they're all together, they're unstoppable. But you also have, like, the Don Callis of the situation of, like, what's happening with him. Is he going to have, like, his own new group to attack the Elite?
I'm turning his back on Kenny.
Yeah. But the BCC is just so dominant that a newly reformed Elite might not be enough to beat them. So, I don't know. I don't really have a pick on who's going to win this. But I know the fan will have a lot of blood to enjoy.
Well, I'm definitely going to go with the Elite on this one.
Well, you hate half of the BCC. So.
I really do. I really, really do. And I get a lot of hate for it, but I don't care. I'm not a fan of Bryan Danielson. I never liked him. I never will like him. I've never been a fan of Jon Moxley either. Yeah. I don't like him. I never will like him. I think he's a drunk piece of shit, and I don't know where Renee Young seeing him. He still look like one. Still look like a drunk crackhead piece of shit. And Bryan Danielson, I don't know what Brie Bella seeing his homeless lumberjack Opa-Loopa looking ass like The Rock says. But yeah, I'm going with the Elite, but it's definitely going to be a good match. I'm definitely going to enjoy it, and I can't wait to see all 8 of them motherfuckers bleed, including the ref will be 9.
Including, like, probably Don. He probably going to come out, he probably going to bleed.
Yeah, Kenny's going to fuck him up.
Like, people in the front row, they're probably going to end up bleeding. I don't know. This match is going to be wild. It's anarchy in the arena. So they're going to fight all over this arena.
Man,
it's going to be a fun time.
Yeah.
But speaking of a fun time, we have
the 4 pillars. We have the AEW Heavyweight Championship. We got my boy, the devil himself, MJF, defending his championship against
Sammy Guevara.
Your boy, Jungle Boy.
And Darby Allin.
Darby freaking Allin. There's going to be one for the ages.
It's going to be a fun match.
It's going to be interesting. First off, who do you want to win and who do you think is going to win?
Who do I want to win? After watching AEW, after watching this previous Dynamite, I've come to the conclusion that I want Darby to win.
Ooh.
But MJF is definitely winning this time. Like, he retaining.
Okay, who do I want to win?
Who do you want to win?
Oh, the only reason I'm going with this guy because I love his fucking sister and I think she's fine as fuck.
So not for him.
No.
All right.
For his sister, I want Jungle Boy to win, but who do I think is going to win? I think it's going to be a toss-up between the devil himself, the champ MJF, or Darby Allin.
Yeah. So neither one of us have any faith.
And Sammy, oh my God, we had this earlier. Like neither one. Oh my God, we
Here's
had
the
this
thing.
conversation
Like
earlier.
Sammy is so good in that ring. He's fun in that ring. The fans hate him.
They really hate him. But it sounds like the crowd getting behind him. It sounds like it now. I don't know.
I feel like it's an appreciation of him, like behind the crowd. But for the most part, it is a rain of boos of whenever he do anything.
They really don't like that guy. Oh my God!
Like,
I
even
forget
when
that
he do
match he
something
had
fun
with Cody for the TNT Championship. Oh my God, that was a banger. They hated that guy.
Yeah, they were
times.
There's no one that I've heard get "you still suck" after hitting an awesome move more than Sammy Guevara.
Cena don't even get that. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh man.
But Sammy, he has a future. He could be a future world champion.
He got to buff up a little bit.
He
got to buff up a lot.
I'm curious on where he will be in like the next 5 to 10 years because he is young right now. He's doing a lot of daredevilish stuff, but that body is not going to hold up for like that type of moveset forever. So he's going to change his wrestling ways. He's under a great teacher right now with Chris Jericho.
Oh yeah, most
so
definitely.
Jericho always going to be able to help him reinvigorate his career. So like he has time. Sammy has time. He has the charisma for it. It's just a matter of like
time.
Yeah, matter of time, and that time is not right now. But with MJF and with Darby, they have such cool and unique characters that I can see either one of them being the world champion. Like Darby is so beloved by this crowd that if he was to win that championship, they would lose their minds. They would go
batshit crazy.
They would be fully behind him as the champion. And like MJF is MJF.
The devil himself.
What more can you say? Like, he is, besides like the major player, MJF started from the bottom of AEW and rose to the top.
To the top of the mountain.
Like, the greatest saying in wrestling, like the cream rising to the top. MJF is the cream.
He really is.
Made it there because of who he is. And all these promos about like, oh, just be true to yourself. MJF has been true to himself.
He is. And he don't give a fuck. His character is him in life.
I don't know if it's him in life, but it is. His character is well defined, and it's got him to the very top. And that top is not going anywhere. Like he's not leaving the top anytime soon.
He's not.
So I don't see. I know you said Jungle Boy, but that's mostly because of his sister.
Yeah, it's his sister. I fucking love his sister.
But what about his actual skill?
He's okay. I see him as maybe a champion in probably 10 years when there's nobody left.
When they're at the barrel of the bottle and just like, oh, you've been here long enough.
Like TNA, like when people start leaving and like they just start giving the title to anybody. That's how I see.
Yes. What was his name?
Who?
The guy from Motor City Machine Guns. Chris Sabin.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be a Chris Sabin situation with Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you've been here long enough. Here's your championship.
Yeah. Like, man, I just really want to meet his sister.
But to say, this is going to be a fun match.
It definitely is.
This is going to be a fun match. It's 4 great talent. They all have something to prove.
They really do.
They all have like a legitimate shot at winning this title, even if we don't believe in them.
Oh man!
But at the end of the day, it's the title for MJF. This is his reign of terror.
He's definitely retaining.
He's retaining his title, and we're probably going to lead to, if Punk is coming back, this is leading to Punk versus MJF down the line for that title.
So you think MJF is going to Collusion?
No, I think MJF is probably going to go, like I said, like
to both shows.
Yeah, there are going to be people who go to both shows.
Okay.
And at some point, MJF is going to cross paths with Punk again. If Punk is coming back, we'll see. Because that is a whole situation. We do not have enough time for it to talk about it right here, right now. Because we've gone through all the matches.
Yeah.
And we're about time. We're about at the finish mark right here.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see what happened this Sunday at Double or Nothing.
All right.
All right.